Yo, what's good, man? Hit that thumbs up button, hit that notification button so you can get the videos and all that on time as always. Subscribe always. But Cardi B, now there's a video like all over the place of her and she's on Instagram. And it's actually, I don't know how it just came out, like got viral or whatever recently, because the video is actually like weeks old, like 3, 4 weeks old. But nonetheless, she's on Instagram live, and people got to understand with this live stuff, you got to be careful because you can't edit anything. Once it's out there, it's out there. We live in the screen record era. Motherfuckers got receipts. It's out there. So she was out there on singing her WAP song, and soon as her 2-year-old daughter, Culture, walks in, she's like, "Oh no, 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 got that off, bad song, bad, bad, bad." She cut off WAP because she didn't want her 2-year-old listening to it. Now I'm sure her 2-year-old has heard it before. I mean, because Cardi was singing all kind of lyrics all out loud, but it was just that it was on Instagram Live. So she was like, "Oh no, I can't have that." She's got sponsors, she's got endorsements and stuff. So it wouldn't have been a good look. But now from people are like looking at her like, "Oh man, hypocrite." So it's okay for her to let your daughters hear it, but she ain't letting her own hear it. And people are upset about it. And I'm like, I look at it two ways. Like, is it hypocritical for her? Yeah, no different than it was for Snoop or T.I. for saying stuff. Because these people make money. They make millions of dollars off of these negative, stereotypical lifestyles that they fabricate. And a lot of them, it's entertainment. They don't really live these lives that they rap and sing about. If you think Future drinks a liter of lean a day, no. You know what I mean? But that's the culture that's popping right now. He's probably a casual drinker of it, but he ain't drinking it every day. But these boys listening to him, a lot of them think he is, and it's influencing them to do it. Cardi B, yeah, she used to live a wild life. She was a stripper, but she ain't out there on OnlyFans. But I think she does have an OnlyFans. Pardon me, but but it's different. Like, I mean, it's fabrication. It's entertainment. Now, it's hypocritical. But at the end of the day, as much as I even talk shit about her, she's a mother. She's somebody's wife. That's Offset's wife. That's a mother to a daughter. And why would she want her daughter to listen to that? Why would anybody? You know what I mean? It just comes off like, wow, the person that's out here. It's crazy. I remember years ago where people used to have these conversations with their daughters because of the rappers, the male rappers, was putting songs out like that, vulgar songs and the videos. Now it's the female rappers that have mainly are the main influences of this whole thot culture, strip club culture. Like, yeah, Make It Rain kind of opened the floodgates for that, but really in the last 10 years, it's the female rappers that are really on the forefront of all of this as far as the disrespect of black women, strip club culture, all of that. It's them that's really driving the force now. And she didn't want her own. It's like T.I. People gave him shit about talking about thought prevention, but he's still, yeah, he's an entertainer, but he's also a father, to like 5 kids. He's got mad kids. He's got a daughter. Why would he want his? And then Snoop, people was clowning Snoop, blasting Snoop for the same thing. Offset and everybody was like, "Oh man, Snoop, come on, you got an album called Doggy Style." Snoop was like 23 when that came out. He's like 50 now. Now that wasn't Snoop. That was Calvin Brodus, the father, that was saying, "Nah, nephew, my daughter can't listen to that." That was him. You know what I mean? That wasn't, like I said, you gotta separate entertainment. These are entertainers. And when they come home at the end of the day, they are fathers, daughters, wives, sons, all of that good stuff. They're people. But she just got caught slipping. You know what I mean? You going on live, she got caught. But it is hypocritical in a sense. 'Cause like I said, she's basically like, yeah, you can listen to my stuff and your daughters can listen to it, but mine's not. And her daughters too. You got people out here. I know brothers got 10, 12-year-old daughters and they got to have these conversations and they like, yo, and it's harder to protect the kids' innocence now than it was when I was coming up. We didn't have smartphones in elementary school, high school. You didn't have the internet wasn't like it is now. The internet is wide open now. It wasn't like this back then. It's harder to, try to block out certain images and sounds from kids. And you hear that song on the radio all the time. You see it on TV. Kids look it up on YouTube, and they loving it. And she's the catalyst behind it. In the industry, You know, they using her up to push this bedwench mentality or this bedwench, lifestyle. That's what they doing. They using that girl. And they gonna use her up. She's liking it right now because she's making money hand over fist, and I hope she saves her money. Because when they use her all up and they gonna dry her out like a prune and they gonna throw her to the side and pick up another girl. The replacement is always lingering. The replacement is always lingering around. They'll plug and replace you like nothing. But I don't have an issue with her actually doing it. It just wasn't a good look and she got caught. But I wasn't surprised. Like I say, most of these artists, entertainers do not want or don't let their kids until they're a certain age even watch or listen to what they produce if they know it's edgy or it's adult oriented. Like Denzel, his son's a great actor. I wouldn't be surprised if Denzel didn't allow his kids to watch his R-rated movies when they were, younger. Probably didn't. Now Denzel's an entertainer. If he played Training Day, is it his fault if your son watched Training Day a bunch of times, 200 times, and decided he wanted to be a crooked cop when he got older because he was influenced by Denzel? No, it's not Denzel's fault, you know? But a lot of these entertainers, they know what it is, and they know the kind of images and the kind of stereotypes that's being pushed. They're aware. Cardi B, as dumb as I might say she is, she's aware of the image that she is, and she's very aware of the agenda that, the objective that they push with her. She's aware of all of that. She's got to be. That's why she rushed to cut the damn song off. She know what it is, and her daughters too. Now you got people out here with daughters way older than that, and they out of control. now is it her responsibility that your kids is out of control? No, that's because some people their kids was going to be what they were, whether it was a Cardi B or not. Let me being honest all the way. It's not her fault necessarily, but she's a part of the problem. You know what I mean? She's very influential. I'll say that. And like I say, the industry, they pick and they choose who these plants are going to be, and they pick and choose who, based off influence, you know what I mean? If they can really make a run with this person. Like Lil Nas X is an industry plant. That boy had one song, but yet they prop him up and plaster his face all over the place because of the obvious. But Cardi B, she know her place in this game. She know her place in this game, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna make money off of it, and y'all can pay me if y'all want to see me do all this dumb stuff and this, 2021 minstrel show. But when she comes home, at least, from the way we seen it, she don't want that happening. Now it could be two things: either she really don't want her daughter listening to her shit, or she just didn't want us to know that she don't. That she was trying to be a good parent. Because that could be the case too. Because she was singing those lyrics really loud, really hard in that crib. She was singing them lyrics hard, bro. And I know the girl had to hear it. But, knowing that she was on live, she tried to clean up her act. Who knows what that girl do around her kids? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to give her parent of the year either. But, like I say, it's not necessarily her fault that these girls is out of control, but yeah, they are influenced by it though. But let me know what y'all think. Cardi B is not letting her kids listen to her music. They can't listen to WAP, but yours can.